What's up, folks? It's your boy Coach Ty back at you with another one, and today I got my boy Darren here to help us with the beginner bodybuilder chest and shoulder workout. As always, we're gonna go through warm-up, the form, how to get the most out of each exercise, and science, my favorite, research. So here we go. All right, move number one is the bench press. So as always for our warm up, we're gonna start off with the exercise that we are doing. Now we're going relatively heavy on this bench press, 4 to 8 reps. So we're gonna start off warming up with the bar. Now, even if you are a 225 bench presser, I still recommend you start off with just the bar. Prime the nervous system. Also, the shoulder joint is very susceptible to injury, so we wanna make sure we groove that joint and get ready to start moving, all right? So Darren, I'm gonna have you come on back, and we're just gonna knock out 10. I want you to do a controlled descent and then explode real hard off your chest. Tap, boom, yeah. So controlling on the way down, again, to get a feel for the move, and then exploding off the chest again is gonna prime your nervous system to move a little bit faster, be a little more explosive, which we want when we get to our heavier sets, of course. 9, one more, 10, done, okay? And then back all the way to that flat part, and then down, okay? And again, we're not gonna jump straight to 225 for obvious reasons, so let's hit a couple more warm-up sets. Let's throw a 45 on here. All right, warm-up set number 2, and this time we're just gonna go to 6. So this is another thing I recommend with warming up. Start lowering the amount of reps that you're doing as you're going, because we wanna warm up, not fatigue, before we get to our working sets. So we're just gonna go to 6, and same concept. Nice, slow descent, explosive, eccentric. All right, there we go. Boom, perfect. Yep, again, going to 6, 2, 3, 5, last one, 6, resting. All right, warm-up set number 2 done. We're gonna do one more at 185. We're just gonna go to 3 on that one, and then we're ready for our working sets. All right, folks, last one. And again, we're going to 3 on this one. So here we go. Control on the way down, explode on the way up. Slow, slow, boom. Yeah, good. 1, 2, and 3, done. I'm gonna give you one tip on your bench press, Darren. So your wrists are a little broken here. Try to roll your wrist forward. And one thing you could do is like throw up the rock, is what I thought. Grip more like this, and that's gonna put your wrist in a much stronger position. Because if you're here, the amount that you can press is gonna be limited by that flexion at the wrist. So we wanna roll the wrist forward. Try it out. Yes. Right, exactly. Exactly, all right. All right, folks, here we go. First working set. Let's get 225 on this bad boy, and then we're off to the races. All right, set number 1, here we go. Again, our rep range is 4 to 8, so we'll see if we can reach 8 here on this first set. And keep that cue in mind. Wrist rolled forward, strong wrist. We wanna tap the chest and then explode off the chest. All right, here we go. Set number 1. It's gonna be easy work. No problem. 2, 3, 5, good arch. 6, we got 2 more. We got 1 more for sure. Got it, done. Perfect, all right. So one thing to watch for in your bench press, there's a few things. one good arch. It wasn't overly excessive. Now on a flat bench press, the bigger the arch is, the more you're essentially turning it into a decline press, which you might want for some reason. We're trying to do a general bench press, so we don't want to have too big of an arch, but we want to make sure the shoulders are pulled back nice and hard and dug into the bench. It's going to give you more space in your shoulder joint, so it's a safer position, also a stronger position to press from. Now on your last rep, you got a little bit of movement at your lower body, and it was very minor, but as you fatigue more, that's a thing to watch for. I call it happy feet. When you start struggling and then the feet start moving around, you're trying to get the weight up, so make sure you stay rooted and planted. If your feet come up or your legs start to move, your foundation will be a little shaky, and that'll probably limit the amount of reps that you get or you completing your final rep. So always stay rooted. All right, folks, set number 2, here we go. Again, our rep range is 4 to 8. Now, if we have some drop off in the reps, again, that's totally fine and is even a good thing. That means you fatigue quite a bit on the first set. Fatigue is what we're looking for. So if we don't quite get to 8, again, that's all right. And remember, stay rooted. All right, here we go. Good. 5. There, we got 2 more. You got one more. You got it. Easy work. Press, press, press. Got it. No problem. Hell yeah. Scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate that set as far as difficulty? If 7 is you got 3 more reps, 8 you got 2 more, 9 you got 1 more.
It's about 8.5.
8.5? Okay. Again, we want to be, especially this is a beginner workout. We're going heavier than a beginner will, but that's not the point. For beginners, you want to be 7 or 8. You want to leave some reps in the tank, especially men. Ladies, you can go even harder than the guys can. Check out my video on gender differences in training. But guys, 7 or 8. So 8.5 on your second set, that's right where we want to be. All right, folks, last set. Let's make it a good one. Stay rooted, strong wrists. Those are your 2 cues. See if we got 8 again. Easy. 2, 3. 5. These are getting tough. 7. Last one. You got it. Easy work. Stay planted. Stay planted. Extend elbows. Got it. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, that got tough, huh? Good shit. You got there. You got there. All right, folks. Done with the bench press. Moving on to the incline bench press. All right. Exercise number 2, barbell incline bench press. Now, you might notice we've got a very slight incline. That's because the higher up the incline goes, really any further past 30 degrees, the more shoulder you're going to involve. And we're still trying to hit the pecs. We're trying to hit the upper pecs. You might also notice we're only going to do 2 sets here. It's because we don't need very much volume within one workout for the pecs. Pecs damage very easily. They are fast switch dominant, so they damage easily. They also recover very slowly. So we don't need to do a whole lot for the pecs in order to stimulate growth. So we're gonna keep it to 2 sets, and our rep range here will be 6 to 10, all right? Most of the same rules apply. So we wanna keep strong wrists, stay planted. Now that'll be a whole lot easier because we're going lighter here, but again, still try to stay conscious of that. All right, here we go. Set number 1. Yep. Get a little more extended at the top. Yeah, there we go, perfect. 4. 6 by my count. 8. 9, 10. Great. All right, and back. All right, resting. All right, where would you rate that one?
In terms of?
7, 8, 9, 7. You had 3 more reps.
I had some in the tank.
Had some more in the tank? Okay, so let's, what do you think? Another 10 on top of this?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, we're just doing one more set.
Maybe 20, 25.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. All right, second and final set. We took the 10 off, threw 25 on. So again, our rep range is 6 to 10. Again, if we don't make it to 10, totally fine. Again, keep those cues in mind, strong wrists, stay planted. Here we go. Let me give you a lift off because the bar is back here. Good. 4, looking good. 6. 8. I think we got 10. I know we got 10. 9, last one. Explode off the chest. Boom. Yeah, good, 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 good. Elbows, elbows extended. Oh, we got it, we got it, we got it. Yeah. That's a good last rep, people. That's a good final rep, people. That's what we want.
I think not as really focused on my feet, like staying grounded.
Good, good, perfect. Good shit. All right, we made it. Exercise number 2 done, and we're moving on. Our next exercise is, I forgot, but I'm gonna tell you here in a second. Good. Exercise number 3, seated dumbbell overhead press. This one is for primarily the anterior delts and also to a degree the side delts. Like I've talked about in some of the other videos, if you pull the elbows back some more, you can more so recruit the lateral delts over the front. But we're gonna go for a more general overhead press because we have the lateral raise next. We do have 3 sets of these, 4 to 8 reps. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, we're gonna do a warm-up set, just put it like that. This is a different movement pattern, so I personally prefer doing like some additional warm-up sets when I'm going into a different movement pattern. If you don't feel like doing an extra warm-up set, you feel good to go straight to a working set, that's okay. All right, so we'll get those dumbbells into position, which is half the battle on an overhead press. 45-degree angle between your torso and your upper arm, and then we extend overhead. And then also, as you press, come on up, all the way to there, yeah. And let's just go to 6 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest. There's a common question on overhead, well, really any dumbbell press, whether it's flat, incline, overhead. Do you bring the dumbbells all the way together? And really there's no need. After you go past about this point here, there's not much, if any, tension on that muscle anymore. So bringing the dumbbells all the way together, you can, it's not a bad thing, but you're not really getting any extra benefit from it. So long as you get that elbow fully extended, not hyperextended, but fully extended, you've done what you needed to do. All right, folks. We grabbed the 60-pound dumbbells and we got set number 1 on our overhead press. So keep in mind that 45 degrees, we don't want to be all the way out here or all the way in here, in the middle between the two. All right, here we go. Good. 2. I'll take as many as 8. 3. A little more extended at the top. Yeah, there we go. 6. No problem, no problem. 8. Very nice. And down. Oh, we got 9. I'll take an extra rep. Nothing wrong with an extra rep. Extra rep never hurt nobody. Set 1 done, and we're starting set number 2. Let's go straight into it. And one thing to keep in mind on this one, Darren, is keep your range of motion throughout the whole set. We got a little bit short on some of those reps, so let's get more extended on each rep. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, good rep. More of that. 3, 4, 5. Looking good. 6. Give me 2 more. 7. Last one. Let's make it good. 8. Resting. Good final rep. Down and down. Okay. Good. And one note on the overhead press: half the battle is getting the dumbbells up. That's probably 3/4 of the battle. So one trick, let me hop on the bench real quick. One trick you can use is when you bring your dumbbells here to your thighs, use your legs to throw each dumbbell up. Now, Darren's strong enough to just pick the dumbbells up into position, but once you start getting into weights that are a lot more challenging for you on an overhead press, you're gonna need to get yourself a little rock and then help yourself get the dumbbells up using your legs. Final set, we're gonna see if we can get back to 8. Very confident we will. And again, keep your range of motion in mind. Full extension. All right, here we go. Last one. Yep, those elbows in a little bit. Yeah, 2. 6, we got 2 more, last 2. 7, final one. Good final rep. Good work completing all the way through the rep. All right, and we're done with that one. So again, last exercise is gonna be our lateral raise. We'll grab a couple dumbbells and we'll finish up. All right, so for our lateral raise, we'll do them a little bit differently than you might be used to doing these, because we really wanna isolate the lateral deltoid. So I'm gonna have Darren lean forward slightly. You might have seen my Bayesian lateral video. Lean forward slightly. That's gonna put the lateral delt more opposite the line of resistance, which is vertical because of gravity, and then raise straight out to the side. So we're gonna do a real light set, again, to make sure we have the form dialed in before we grab some heavier weights. So again, you lean forward, make sure you keep a flat back, and then let your arms hang in front of you. And then you wanna raise straight. Now keep the elbow more extended. So extend that elbow all the way out. You wanna be here. And back in. Yep, try that. Right. Yeah, that's what we need. Let's do 2 more of those. 7, 8, rest. One thing for you to watch for, because it's probably a habit of yours to bend your elbows on lateral raises. So the cue I'm gonna give you is soft elbows. So we don't wanna be fully extended here, but we wanna be mostly extended. So right here, and focus on maintaining that elbow angle and make the shoulder joint do all the work. Set number 1. Here we go. So yep, lean forward slightly, let your arms hang in front of you. Yep, and that's where you're gonna end each rep as well, all right? And then we're gonna raise straight out to the side. Watch those elbows. 3, 4, 5, and make sure you maintain that hip angle. Don't get too pitched forward right there. Yeah. 9, 10, I'll take 2 more, 11, 1 more, 12, resting, okay, good. All right, so we were still getting some elbow bend, and so focus on that on set number 2, and then also the second thing, and this is really easy to do on this exercise, is as you start fatiguing, you can start hinging further and further forward. So we wanna make sure we keep a slight lean forward and we maintain that for the set. Okay, so keep that in mind as well for set 2. Second set, last one. By the way, the lateral delt is your most fast twitch deltoid head. So again, you don't need very much volume. So we're gonna keep it to 2 sets. We've already trained the side delt to a degree with the overhead press, so another reason. We don't need a whole lot of volume here. So we're gonna keep it to 2 sets. So this will be our last one. Let's focus on the form. Slight lean forward, arms hanging, and raise. Yep. Looking good, looking good. 3. Better than the first set. Looking good. 7, 8. I'll take as many as 12. 10. Last one. Make it good. Yeah. Done. Yeah. Yeah. Those got hard, huh? Yeah. That's it for me, Coach Ty. Thank you guys for listening and watching. As always, you can find this workout on musclewiki.com/workouts. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate you. Yeah, you're very welcome. And please let me know what you want to hear from me next. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you with the next one. Deuces.